little bit of a drive this morning, showing about almost an hour, which it is what it is, but we'll eventually get there. Traffic isn't bad at the second, but we'll hit it shortly. It looks like it's all backed up everywhere up further north we get, so it's all part of what we deal with every day. But just following the guys because we were having some issues with the brake lights on the trailer not working. I think it's something to do with the hookup on the truck. So we got them working and they seem to be fine, but I figure I'll follow them just in case they go out during the journey. Curious to see if we organized that trailer on Friday. If you watched one of the last videos, we were going through the whole trailer, and probably the cleanest it's been in a long time. So I'm curious to see how it held up on the ride up. I'm sure some stuff got jostled around and stuff, but we'll see. I stocked up all of our fittings, and I'm sure some of them are probably all over the place. So I don't know what this guy's trying to do, but thank you. Now I can't see. Well, about an hour later, we're almost there finally. These 1 hour commutes to these first jobs they suck. But all part of it. Very smoky this morning. There's a couple of wildfires actually. No, not like wildfires, brush fires I should call them, burning around here. It's been so dry. We haven't had rain in like almost 2 months. We've had a couple little showers here and there, but there's a couple of brush fires in the area that are burning, and I don't know if this smoke's from them or what, but I don't know. You can't obviously smell it on camera, but it's very, very smoky. You can kind of see the haze a little bit, I guess. Go around. That's not gonna work, David. Whatever, we'll just park on the wrong side of the street. So we'll pull up to the house now. We're just gonna park on the wrong side of the street. I don't really care. So anyways, finally made it. All right, let me show you guys what's going on here. So we have 2 return lines, one here, one down at the end where David is, and a skimmer here in the middle. There was already previous repairs done. You can see these cuts. So basically what we're gonna do, cut right along the edge of the pool, get all the concrete out. We're gonna cut a big chunk out of here to get rid of this crack, come right through over to the filter system. Gonna have to go underneath the fence here, but coming over to the filter system, this is all coming out, brand new pump, filter, everything's going in, all new lines coming out to the pool. So today we're hoping, she's dropping everything. Today we're hoping to get all the concrete out, trenches dug, and hopefully some plumbing done. This pool looks low. I wonder if he drained it that low on purpose.
Hopefully.
Oh, we can do the skimmer though. And we're also putting a new skimmer in. Stuff's like paper thin. That was easy. All right, so we got it cut all the way down. Just gonna get the concrete out now. We gotta work from this way down. I gotta go do an estimate, but by the time I get back, they should have all the concrete out. So I'm taking off. I gotta go look at 2 jobs. So I should hopefully be back here in about an hour and a half. They just gotta get all that concrete chipped out and into the truck, and then we'll start digging the trenches. So hopefully today, by the end of the day, we'll have everything dug and maybe some rough plumbing in. We'll see. And I got to talk to the customer about a few things, if he wants to take more concrete or less. I don't know. So we'll figure that out. If we have to, we'll do more cutting tomorrow. But we should be able to get a lot of it started, and a good chunk of it done today. So I should be back in a little bit. It's warmed up quite a bit already. It's already up to 55, which is nice. It was cold this morning. So, but gotta look at those 2 jobs, and we'll see how much these guys get done. All right, progress update. I just got back from my estimate. These guys are killing it. So, got all the concrete out, trenches started. So we're trying to make this one as thin as possible just to get a piece of pipe through. Probably need coupling to connect the 2. We got the turns exposed, and we're just working down here to finish digging out the skimmer and everything like that. Alright, so we got everything exposed. We're able to undermine the concrete here. I'm going to see if the customer wants us to cut it flush. I don't know. We'll see. Just want to get the pipes in at least. If we have to cut it tomorrow, we'll cut it tomorrow. And David's starting on the plumbing.
Hey, Steve.
Why, you need me to plug that?
No, does that look like a crack to you?
Where?
Hold on.
Yep. In the threads?
Yeah.
Okay, it's okay. Yeah, you'll take care of it.
We're just pressure testing the lines. This is the deep end return. Pressure testing at 20 psi. Holding. So both returns have been pressure tested at 20 psi. So this one's being tested right now. This one down here was just tested. There's no drips, leaks, or anything like that around the wall. So we're gonna stop backfilling. Alright, end of the day update. This one's in, we got it backfilled. Still gotta work on this area. We gotta put a new skimmer in tomorrow, so this one's coming off, brand new one's going in the wall. This line's in, so we pressure tested both lines. No issues there, so this is all backfilled. I do gotta check with the customer and see. Originally, we kind of talked about taking all of this. So we, for now, just did this. He might want to take it all. We'll see. But if he wants to take it all, we just gotta jackhammer this out and get rid of it all. But other than that, that's a wrap for today. I'll give you a little update while we sit in traffic. Battled it going into the job, battled it going home. So it is what it is. So we got a lot done today, a lot more than I thought we were gonna get done. We kind of didn't cut as much concrete as we originally were thinking we needed to cut, and the customer wasn't there today, so we originally were gonna cut, about, I don't know, 24 inches wide all the way to the pool wall, all the way down, which is a ton of concrete. So we didn't really need to cut all that to get the pipe in that we needed, and we just cut out the existing patches that were there. So I just texted the customer to see if, if he likes the way we did it. If not, if he wants us to take the rest of it out, we'll take the rest of it out. It's just, kind of basically pitched to him, like, we need to leave it the way we did it and probably take a significant amount of money off the bill, because there's obviously less concrete we have to take out unless we have to put back in. Or, wow, this traffic's like way backed up. Jeez. Anyways, or we can, cut it all out and do it as originally discussed. I'm just trying to prevent, it is a lot of concrete, but it is what it is. It's tough because we don't have, obviously, we're not a concrete company, so we typically just use bag concrete and do it that way, but it's a lot if we do it that way. And I personally have never really had experience ordering concrete and doing it, you know. If we did it that way, it's just like, how do we get it back to the pool? There's no easy way. We'd have to wheelbarrow it. We don't have like a power buggy or anything like that. So I don't know. I'm just waiting for him to get back to me. Told him basically give me a call. You know, I like to update my customers, you know, progress and stuff like that. But anyways, we did a lot today. So we got 2 return lines in, pressure tested at 20 psi, no issues whatsoever. Got them run, and we got the skimmer roughed in. We do got to get the skimmer actually got delivered to the shop today, so when we get there we should have the equipment for this job. The skimmer's there, the filter's there, and the pump's there at the shop that just got delivered today. So we'll probably work on that, honestly, probably on Wednesday at this point. Tomorrow we just got a full day of closings and stuff like that to get done, so I don't know if we'll get anything even done at this job. I would like to at least make an appearance there and just do something, but we'll see. I think it's going to be one of those things where we're probably going to be stuck out doing closings all day. But either way, we're on pace to get this thing wrapped up hopefully Thursday, Friday at the latest. So I just don't like to look at Friday's morning's weather. It's supposed to be a little wet. So we'll see what happens there. But if all goes well, concrete will be in by Thursday. And actually, customers calling me right now. And we'll have wrapped up by the end of the week. So customers calling. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Chilly one this morning. It's like 28 degrees right now, but it's supposed to warm up a little bit. Tomorrow's supposed to be 75 though, so good news. It's supposed to be like 70 the next 3 days, and then it's gonna get cold again. So it's end of October, so it's supposed to be this temperature. So, but we had some closings to do today. I don't know if we'll make it back to that job that we were working at yesterday, but we'll see. But gotta let this truck de-ice. We're all frosted up this morning, and we'll get on our way. Well, I am soaked. I can't see it. We've had some tough pool closings today, and that's kind of why I haven't been filming them. A couple new pools that I've never done before, and turned out to be some complicated ones. It is what it is. I just when you book a pool closing, a lot of times the customer just gives you, you know, it's a pool, it's got a filter, that's it. You know, they don't give you a lot of details of, you know, what's existing on the system and you know, all the different features and this and that. And we've had so far, basically all 3 of the closings have had issues or had in-floor jets. Actually, all of them today have had in-floor jets, which adds a little bit of time to closing. More high-end pools. It makes sense we're in a more high-end area, but it is what it is. So we got 3 more left. Hopefully they go smooth. The next 2 I don't know much about, the new pools, and then the last one I know it's just a regular closing. We've done that one before, so fingers crossed that you know, we're should we get done at a decent hour. It's already 2 o'clock, so a little later than I want to be today, but it is what it is.
First exit.
A little bit of a drive, got 25 minutes to get to the next couple. The good thing, the next 3 are all within like 30 seconds of each other, so we're going into Quincy right now. You can see the city over there. There's all Boston skyline. So just cutting through Quincy to get back to where we're going. So I just got a good phone call. I mentioned on a couple of videos about plowing coming up, and I didn't really go into details about the season coming up yet, but basically we were having an issue with our largest contract that we've had for a couple of years now, the big condo complex we do. And essentially, to make it short and sweet, we had a 2-year contract that we signed last year, so that contract would have carried us through this upcoming winter. I emailed them back in September, beginning of September, just checking in just to make sure everything was good to go. And I got an email back basically saying that they no longer are doing business or no longer the property management company for that specific condo place. So I was like, great, there goes the contract out the window. And so I asked them for the contact for, or, you know, asked if they knew who the new company was. And they gave me a contact to whatever, a number and an email address. So I emailed them right away, pretty much just explaining like, hey, we've had this contract, we had something signed. You know, I don't know how that stands, but we'd like to continue the relationship and continue plowing, you know, and upkeep services. And never heard back. So I sent a follow-up email, never heard back. I went and found what I'm pretty sure was the company's website, you know, and emailed. They had like an info at whatever website contact. So emailed that, never heard back. Called their main office, you know, left a message, never heard back. So at this point, you know, I'm kind of giving up hope, you know. So honestly, I kind of wrote off like, hey, we're not getting this contract back. So see you later. Start finding other stuff. And that's kind of what we've been doing the last couple weeks. We've been trying to find other plowing stuff, whether it be driveways or commercial stuff or anything. I've been actually pushing hard and actually spending money. I've never spent money on advertising for snow. And I have actually spent a little bit of money this year on some postcards and a few email marketing things and stuff like that. But anyways, long story short, I just got a random phone call, and I don't know what made me pick it up. Phone was ringing. I was just about to get out of the truck to go do the last closing. And it was a woman with a property maintenance company. I didn't catch the name. And she's basically the new property manager for that specific, you know, condo place. So, which I was pumped. And I kind of told her the whole story. She was really cool to deal with. You know, basically told the story. I've been trying to get in touch with them, blah, blah, blah. Told her about how we had a 2-year contract. So she's going to send me over her info. I just got to send her that contract. But it sounds like they want us to keep going. Whether the rates stay the same or not, I'm not sure. Those are details we got to figure out. But sounds good. So it sounds like we're getting that contract back, which is not expected, which is awesome. That's basically our biggest contract. That's where the skid steer goes, and it's basically why we have the newer skid steer, just mostly for that exact contract. So that's huge. Kind of actually weight off my back. We're hoping still to get some more plowing work and get some new customers, but that's going to really help. Obviously being our biggest contract for both plowing and for salting. So I was actually more upset. Sorry about the GPS in the background. In the city, and then you got to turn left and right every 2 seconds. The salting, honestly, that's where we make a lot of our money on that contract, 'cause it's one of our biggest salting accounts. So that's kind of where I was more upset, because we're taking a massive hit on salting. So, but sounds good. Sounds like everything's gonna be a positive, and you know, we'll see how it goes. So I'll keep you guys posted on how it all works out. But I'm hoping everything's good to go. So just wanted to share that real quick as we make our way through the city. And I plan on making a video pretty soon of you know, the off season, what our plans are, especially for snow plowing, because I know a lot of you guys on the channel are here and have come to the channel strictly for the snow plowing content. So that season's coming up quick, and honestly, you know, November 1st is Friday. You know, it usually doesn't snow in November, but you know, it's getting colder and could happen anytime now. So we'll start to really turn the page over to that season pretty soon. Obviously not doing it yet. We still got you know, a couple weeks of pool work left, but we will be at some point, probably the next, I would say 3 weeks at least. We will be taking the snow plows out of storage. What's going on there? Medical call, I bet. We will be taking the plows out of storage and you know, servicing them, getting the salt spreaders out, servicing them, and we have a lot of work to do on the trucks, you know, to get them ready. So we'll probably spend at least 2 to 3 days at the shop doing that stuff. And I made a video doing that last year, which got a ton of views. So we'll be doing the same exact thing in the skid steer too. I actually think we're going to, if this contract goes through 100%, because I wasn't even sure if we were going to be using the damn skid steer this year. I think I'm going to buy a set of, you know, snow tires for it, and actually upgrade the tires on it, because it's obviously a tire machine. So we haven't needed to, and, you know, the ones that we have, the dirt tires have been working, but I think snow tires definitely would help. And I don't know, we'll see. We'll talk about all this stuff in another video, because I have a lot of thoughts on how we want to do snow season, and it's still being worked out, honestly. There's 2 other contracts I am still working on too. Long stories, you know, so I'm not going to get into them, but one's contract and insurance related, not on our end, it's on the customer's end. The insurance company's being a pain and making us sign specific things in a contract that we have a lawyer looking at, and we don't want to sign. So he's honestly considering, he wants us to do the plowing no matter what, but he might have to actually literally drop his insurance company and find another one, because they're just being such a pain to deal with. All over like slip and fall stuff that I don't want to sign, which, you know, I don't know. I'll get into that in another video. And then one of the other churches that we do, just haven't heard back from yet, and I'm going to follow up probably this week, but it's one of the smaller accounts. So anyways, enough babbling. We're going to get these 3 pool closings done, and hopefully get home at a decent hour before it gets dark tonight. It's getting dark at like 4:30 now. All right, late one tonight, and it's going to be even later with this traffic. What a frustrating day, and I I couldn't film any of it because it was just that frustrating. There was so much crap going on. I feel like literally we were tested today. Today was basically our last full day of pool closings for the year. And I think we dealt with every crappy, frustrating, complicated pool we possibly could have dealt with today, I swear. It was actually comical towards the end of the day on one of the last two ones. So, since I'm stuck in traffic, you know, it's going to be a good 45 minutes to be back to the shop. Basically, the last pool was actually the best pool of the day. Everything was prepped in and out in a half hour. All the other pools, most of them were all new customers. Most of them, you know, I think I said earlier in the video, there's a certain type of customer this time of year. You're either a heated pool and stay open and you keep up with your pool and all that stuff, or you just last minute forgot about it, and usually the pool's an issue. And that's exactly what we saw today. It was all last minute closings that I took on that I'm regretting doing. It is what it is, but all but one pool had a complicated filter system. You know, most of them had floor returns today that we had to blow out. Two of them had leaf, just basically all extra features that just took forever to do. The second to last pool, I don't even know what the backstory is on it. We get there, the pool looks like it was 100% redone, all brand new plaster, you know, very nice job. But the filter system was crap. To the point like the water in it were literally black. It was disgusting. It was one of the most disgusting pools I've ever seen. I wish I took some footage of it, but I was just so frustrated and disgusted at that point. We had, no lie, there was on the steps, there was jets coming out of the bottom of the pool that they were wide open that were supposed to be plugged. When we were blowing those lines out, dead mice were shooting out of them. I swear to God, can't make this up, but I will literally, I don't know if I took a picture of it, but if I do, I'll show you. I'll put it in the video here. But it was disgusting. I was just so I just got halfway through it, and I wanted to walk out of the backyard in the worst way. It was a new customer, and nothing was prepared for us. It was just but we were already halfway through it. So then we go to the next one, which just happened to be a family member of that pool, go figure. And it was an above ground pool, and there was no water in it. So we walked out and we left. They called complaining. I'm like, listen, we're not putting a cover on an empty pool, especially an above ground pool, because that cover's going to crunch the pool and destroy it. You need a new liner, and that's something we're probably going to do in the spring. So, but it was just a frustrating day all along. My head's spinning just because it's been, complicated pools, and it's, we're not meaning just couple skate, we're talking every bell and whistle feature. We're in kind of a higher end area today, where there's a lot of money, so the pool's a little more higher end, and it's just a lot of stuff we just weren't expecting. So phone's ringing again. I'll be right back. That's the other thing, the phone, all last minute stuff right now, and I told the guys today we're done with closings. I know money's great, we want to make as much money as possible, but I'm done, because it's just everyone that's calling now, it's way too last minute. Leaves are already, the pool's already completely full of leaves. Most of them are going to be green. It's not even worth the money anymore. Water's getting colder. Unless you're an existing customer that I know we've closed the pool before and know the pool, I'll consider it. But at this point, November 1st is in 2 days. Closing season's over. And don't get me wrong, we still have some closings already on the schedule, but I'm not taking any more on. I'm just going to focus on doing all the work and stuff like that. It is what it is. It's just too late in the season. If you're calling now, I'm not trying to sound rude or anything, but usually your pool's either an issue or the customer's going to be an issue, one of the two. I've been doing this for 18 years. I deal with, we just did over 300 pool closings this fall. We do 300 pool closings every single year, a couple hundred openings, very, very good over the years of reading situations and people, just pulling up to a house, I can look at the house and kind of tell you what the customer's going to be like. And I know any business owner that deals with, or people in customer service, if you deal with people every single day, you see trends, and you're almost like a mind reader in certain situations. So, but we're done with closings as of Friday. The only closings we'll be doing is if we're working on a pool, just blowing the lines out and stuff like that. So, but anyways, heading back to the shop. That's probably gonna be it for today. Tomorrow we're going back to that big job, and hopefully gonna make some really good progress on that. We really gotta step up on that one. I didn't even get over there today. I was hoping to, but hopefully we can get all the plumbing done tomorrow, get it backfilled, get rebar drilled in, and get it ready for concrete. Concrete Thursday all day. That's all we're going to be doing, and probably buttoning up the filter. And then Friday, I'm still trying to figure out, we got a closing and a few other things, but it's just me and David. There's only 2 of us, so I can't really go too heavy with 2 guys, but we'll see. I also have a fall cleanup job to do that, I don't know. I don't know if I should do it Friday with just David. It's going to kick our butts, but it's got to get done either Friday or Monday, so we'll see. But I can say the last of the closings will be done this week. Today was the last full day of them. And honestly, I'm kind of relieved after today. So, anyways, we'll see you guys tomorrow back at that big project we were on and see how much progress we make on that. All right, so we're back filling. Hopefully I don't get a copyright strike from the music, but everything's pressure tested. David's working on the filter system, so we're getting rid of this old Hayward. Big one, way overkill, and we're putting in a Jandy.
Yay.
We no longer do anything Hayward. Obviously, we service them if we have to, but we no longer install any new Hayward products. Jandy, in my opinion, much better. So we're putting a new VS Flow Pro pump and a Jandy sand filter and all new plumbing going in. So should have all this done today, but we'll see. If not, this is not the end of the world.
We'll have it all done today.
Davis says we'll have it all done today, so he'll have it all done today. So we'll get everything backfilled, gotta get the sand in, and then just finish drilling rebar and do the concrete tomorrow. All right, little noontime update. We are backfilled. We have all the rebar drilled. So we're ready for tomorrow's concrete. One last thing I want to do before we go today is I want to rinse the entire deck off. We already did once, but I want to do one last sweep through. And then what we'll do tomorrow, we'll come in, we're going to tape off all the edges, put drop cloths down, that way, spill over, doesn't, stain and get everywhere, and get the concrete in. So David's working on the filter over there. We just got to finish up over there. The rest of this garden bed's going to get backfilled in once he's done, and we'll be out of here tomorrow afternoon. So we'll probably be out of here early today too, which is good. Crazy. Yesterday morning was 29 degrees. It's 75 right now. Absolutely crazy weather. It's supposed to be 80 tomorrow, so perfect day to do concrete. Friday too is supposed to be warm, so but this one will be wrapped up by the end of the week, that's for sure. Hopefully by the end of the day tomorrow, and I don't know, Friday will be a hopefully easier day. Got a couple things to do, but probably end the week with an easy, probably half day. So just me and David Friday, so I'm gonna kind of keep the load light. Right, end of the day update. We're all set to go for tomorrow's concrete. So new filters in. This pool only has 1 suction line, so we upgraded to 2-inch. It's better than 1.5 inches, so especially with only 1 line. So 1 suction line, and then it's got 2 returns, shallow and deep end. So pumps, Jandy VS Flow Pro. Just got to program it in the spring. And then over here, hopefully I don't get a copyright strike with the radio playing, but we just got to get the concrete in tomorrow. So everything else is done, cleaned up, ready to go. Rebar's in. So we just got to tape up and get ready to go tomorrow morning. So be in really good shape tomorrow. All right, today's concrete day, so we're all set up. We did the rebar yesterday, all taped off, nice and clean. Gonna take us a little while, but we'll get this done. Yeah, should be good. So a little mid-morning progress update. We're making really damn good progress. So I just gotta finish the big cut here and then the little one. We already got some of it finished down the end. Working our way back. So we're making this a little wet, but it is what it is. 80 degrees out today, and nice day for doing this. All right, that's a wrap. Concrete's in, pretty much all dry. Got a few wet spots down the end we're waiting on finishing up drying. So a little project overview. We put the 2 new return lines in. So 1 here, 1 down the end. New skimmer line and new skimmer. And then we put a brand new filter system in as well. So we put a Jandy VS Flow Pro pump, Jandy sand filter, everything on lines with valves, 2-inch suction, 1.5 return, and David's working on the backwash. Master plumber. So anything that leaks, it's his fault.
I'll give you my personal cell.
781-8. Now we should be good. Everything was pressure tested. Everything was all buttoned up, so we're good to go here. But this one's all done. Just gonna put the cover back over once this is fully dry. Let it dry for another hour or two. Beautiful, almost 80 degrees right now. I'm gonna drill one cover anchor too. Not a big deal, but that will probably do in a couple days. So, but let it harden up. $84 degrees. This weather is nuts. Tomorrow is literally November 1st, and it's 84 degrees right now. It was 29 degrees yesterday morning. Crazy, but that's New England. Typical New England weather. 1 second it's snowing, next second it's summer. But anyways, that job is done. I'm gonna do one thing that will take literally 5 minutes next week. Once that concrete sets and cures, we're gonna drill in one anchor for the cover. That's literally all we gotta do that's left. I gotta go back to pick up a check anyways, so I figured just do them both in the same shot. But everything else is done. We banged that thing out in 3 days, but if you add up the hours, we probably could have done it in about 2 long days. Probably put about 25 hours into that project. I don't know, something like that. Didn't even keep track, but it went good. So we're heading back to the shop now. Gotta clean out this trailer, organize, and then we have half a pallet of concrete bags that we didn't use in the back of the dump truck that I gotta take off and put somewhere. So gonna button all that up. Today's actually Halloween, so not that I go trick-or-treating or dress up or anything like that, but gonna head home and hopefully enjoy this beautiful weather. This is insane. So not complaining, could be worse, but that's gonna be it for this week. We still got one more day tomorrow, but tomorrow's just me and David, and we just got a few, one pool closing, a couple small projects, nothing crazy. So I'm gonna end the videos for the week here, and we'll pick back up next week and see what's going on next week. We got a couple bigger projects to do. Just gotta figure out when we're doing them. So we'll figure all that out over the next couple days. A lot of the stuff's absolutely no rush. Pools are closed, so just whenever we can get to them. So, but yeah, we'll see. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you liked the video, and I'll see you in the next one.